Check it out, Buffalo. Alright, so I had to reformat the card, which kind of stunk because I had a lot of stuff on this card, but you know what? It's just been sitting on the card and it's not like I've been using it, so just have to cut my losses with it, and that's it. But that means we're on to this video, so onward and upward. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I have the coolest wife, because that's her. You know, it's fun to watch your wife ride her own motorcycle. It's pretty stinking cool. And why do I only have 5 gears? I always want to try and find 6th gear, and there is no 6th gear. Never has been, never will be on this bike. Wow, she's rocketing. I feel like I could use this opportunity, and I should use this opportunity to, I guess, approach the female population and those that are female motorcyclists. You can do this. You can definitely do this. You know, good training, good coaching, lots of practice, patience. I think that's probably one of the biggest things, is just having patience, and just being patient with yourself. You know, it was so cool to watch my wife go from having never been on a bike, and then now doing 75 through a turn. You know, like, this is it's so cool. Make sure that I'm staying with her. That's just me, though. This guy gonna be nice to us and let us in. Thank you. I much appreciate that. I go back to it. If you're a girl and you're watching this and you either already ride, then kudos to you. If you're thinking about it, I highly recommend going after it. You can do this, and like I said, just be patient. And honestly, that really goes for anybody. Doesn't matter, guy or girl. You know, just be patient with yourself. Learn the mechanics of it. Take your time and practice. And you know, you can do this, and then you will be able to experience something that very few people probably ever get to. You know, some call it freedom and the open road, whatever. Sure, I don't know. There's just something that you can't put into words about this. And when you have the opportunity to share it with people, it just makes it that much better. Like I said, if you're thinking about it, find yourself a Motorcycle Safety Foundation course, get plugged into it, and just go after it. They put their signal on. I very much appreciate that. About 2 or 3 people that I would recommend. You can look them up on Instagram, or you can just Google, just do a Google search and find them. Look up GT Moto, and then Ride Well and Moto Lady. And I definitely recommend checking out Ride Well because she has posted a lot of just about her journey into becoming a motorcyclist and the journey into riding and everything about it, and her experiences. And she has a really, really killer bike that GT Moto built. Yeah, it's a cool story. So you'll find you're in good company. Nothing cooler than being able to go out and ride with your wife. And you know what was what was really funny is earlier today, riding behind, I was given the unique vantage point of watching people do double takes and realize that it was a girl riding a motorcycle. And it really doesn't sound like many of your normal bikes that you would hear. So I don't know, it was funny, and I gotta admit I had the biggest grin for several miles because that was just cool. You know, it's kind of like a bragging moment. It was like, yeah, that's my wife. I'm just gonna watch my wife here. It's a nice bright tail light. I've got a pretty cool wife. And honestly, I'm looking forward to when she gets a bike that's even better. But we'll get her up to something just a little bigger sometime. It'll be on her when she's comfortable and ready. That's something else. Don't let people pressure you into this bike or that bike. You know, heed the advice of, you know, starting out kind of on a smaller bike. Definitely heed that warning, but don't be afraid to take a little extra time if you need it. You know, spend the time, get proficient at riding. You know, get comfortable with it, get proficient with it. Or proficient at riding, I guess. Anyway, just develop that skill and hone that in, and then move up when you're ready. And when you go to get a bike, don't let somebody tell you, oh, well, it's got to be this one. It can't be, you know, this brand or this model or whatever. I mean, to an extent, some things, but you know, when you're ready, find the bike that fits you, that fits your needs, you know, something that you're going to be comfortable on. I've had a couple bikes that I've been on, and you know, I've had two bikes that I have been super comfortable on and felt really good on. The first one was a Triumph Street Triple. It was a 2007 Triumph Street Triple. I got to ride a couple of those. And then I was also on, not this exact bike that I'm sitting on now, but I had a coworker who had a 2007, actually not a 2007, it was a 25th anniversary edition, so I think it was an 08 if I remember. My math's off at the moment, maybe, but anyway, I had a 25th anniversary translucent amber XB12 SCG, and oh man, I sat on the bike, started to take off, and it just a glove. Everything was exactly where I would want it. Everything felt good, and that was it. So it really, to me, came down between an 07 Street Triple or an 07 Buell XB12 SCG. That's a mouthful for a title, but that's what it came down to, and it really came down to who was going to take my money first. And this is what came out of it. Find the bike that's right for you. That's the moral of the story. Super stoked. My wife has basically led the entire ride today. Or am I leading by following and making sure? So either one. Anyway, she's been lead. She's been on point. And man, she's been fabulous. Wow, I don't really ever use that word. Anyway, but yeah, she's been absolutely fantastic at it. She's done a great job. And she has some traits that are things that I like to see in somebody who is going to lead rides. And whether you see it or not, she will check her mirrors, and I know she's looking to make sure that I'm still back there, which is something that sadly a lot of people that go out and they lead rides, they don't do a great job of that, and she's got it in the making. Yep. Eee. Thumbs up. And the cool part about riding together is there's two bikes now, and so for some reason visually that grabs people and they don't stop as close, which is really nice. We just need to invest in an intercom system, get us a two-way, so that way we can actually communicate while we are on the road, because as you can guess, trying to communicate across lanes, when you've got cars in front and behind you, it can be a little tricky. Well, folks, I think that's going to be it for this one. Yeah, I hope that some of you guys can be encouraged, and gals. I hope you can be encouraged and get out there and pursue this stuff. I am gonna sign off, and yeah, and as always, hope you guys have a blessed one. And I don't know exactly when I'm gonna post this, but it's around the Easter time frame of me making the video and recording it. So I want to wish you all a happy Easter, or Resurrection Sunday, actually, as sometimes it is referred to. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off, and catch you guys later. As always, you guys have a blessed one.